What's up, everybody?
What's up, Jordan?
Hey, what's up? Okay, I'm trying to talk.
What's been your biggest adjustment so far in the last couple of weeks with the new players that you've met here in D.C.?
That's it. Just meet new players. Just kind of figuring out their backstories, who they are as people. Of course, how they play on the court. But just kind of get a smooth transition. Slowly, just figuring out who we're going to be spending our time with throughout the season and things of that nature.
And Kuz mentioned that you both have similar backgrounds with playing off the basketball. How do you think that will be a seamless transition into the season this year?
Yeah, he had a really good point. Just being able to learn how to play off just such ball-dominant players, finding ways to continue to impact the game on the ball, off the ball, continue to be aggressive, kind of finding ways to, create mismatches throughout the course. So just using the knowledge that we both have been able just to gain over the course of our career and apply it to a new team, where we're able to kind of mold how we want to play. So it'll be pretty exciting.
Welcome to DC, Jordan. How excited are you to be in a different role in a different situation here?
Appreciate you having me. I'm excited just as a basketball player. This is the type of stuff that you work for. Really thankful for everything that I've learned prior to this part of my career, and being able to come and apply that with such a competitive group of guys. Really good young group. We got some good vets, a really good core. So just being able just to apply everything that I've learned and really put it to use in a new situation will be fun.
This is a franchise that has struggled to maintain sustained success. For you coming here, is that your biggest goal, is to kind of put this team back on the map and maybe make this a free agent destination for guys?
Yeah, I mean, every time you get on the court, you want to have other players come play for you, play with you, and I think that's something that we're just trying to build, not only as an organization but as a city. And being able to just have the culture that we have, built the foundation on the court with the teammates, with the guys, new front office. I think we're building something special here, and definitely something that a lot of people can get ready to get on board with.
You and Kuz are already both NBA champions before you got here, so how will those experiences kind of inform your roles as like the faces of this Wizards franchise?
It's just high-level basketball. We were able to experience the highest level of basketball that there is, learn from so many great players, and being able to apply what we have learned. And we're still young too, right? So we're still able to learn. We're still kind of able to mold our own games and play off of each other, learn from one another. But being able just to be in high pressure moments, high pressure situations, know what it's like to change schemes, know what it's like to sacrifice for the betterment of a game, for the series, the team. It's tremendous, just to be able to know that, and also just be able to share that, with guys who want to get to that level, who want to be in that situation, and just kind of learn and grow as a group.
And then one more question. By the time your time in Golden State was coming to a close, did you sense this shakeup was coming, or were you kind of taken by surprise?
I mean, as a fan of sports, I mean, you can get traded at any time. We had just won a championship. Players get traded all the time, so it's kind of something that you prepare for, because it's a part of the beast. But when one door closes, another one opens. I feel like something that's pretty special, and yeah.
Hey Jordan, welcome again to DC. I'm curious for you, just what motivated you and Kuz getting guys together, off-season homes. I know you guys don't want to get too much into it, but what's the benefit of that, and what motivated you to do that?
Yeah, we know what it takes to build a championship culture, and it starts with chemistry. It starts with being able to go and play, for your teammates, not just with your teammates. You got to really know who they are as people. So just being able to spend time over the course of the summer, get together. I think they knew how important it was, as well, just coming to a new team. We want to come and hit the ground running right away. And, me and Kuz have been in a situation like that before, even Tyus, playing with really good teams. It's a lot of stuff that is just more than basketball that you need to do in order to build that foundation. And, that's just something that we thought would be a good idea, to kind of get going in the summer.
And just as you've gotten to know Coach Unseld, these last few months, where do you think that he's going to be able to put you in, positions to thrive this season?
Yeah, with the new team, I think just the players and the core that we have. We have rim runners, we have speed, we have length, we have shooters. We can space the floor. So being able just to kind of figure out what's the best way to put guys in their positions to be successful. I think that's something that he really focuses on. And it's huge, So being able just to figure out what we want to do, how we want to play off of each other, what's best capable for which player at what time, it'll be really exciting to kind of figure that out.
Hey Jordan, what would you say has been the biggest thing you've learned about yourself personally from everything that transpired the last year and a half in Golden State, getting traded, ending up here, and now kind of building something different than what you've been used to? What would you say you've learned over the past few months?
Resilience, of course, like that one. Over preparation, just being able just to take in everything that I've taken in to the fullest at all times. There's never a day that I took it for granted. Never knew what the situation would be, but being able just to know what lied in front of me at the time and being able to now get the chance to apply everything that I've learned to a really special situation from scratch. And not a lot of people get that opportunity, especially being a young player, winning the championship, being able to play with, alongside players who are also young, who are also motivated, who are also won championships. As a basketball player, as a kid, you want to grow up and be able just to, be the face of a franchise, and it's a really cool situation because I feel like I've learned, I've asked enough questions, a lot of questions to be prepared for this moment, and we also got guys in the locker room who are also ready for this as well. So just taking advantage of being prepared and just being resilient.
And then taking that, how do you want to impact not just on the floor in DC, but the community as a whole within the DMV, because they're a huge sports city. They love their Wizards. They love their Commanders. They're big fans. So what type of impact do you want to have off the court within the community?
Amazing. That off the court approach, off the court presence matters just as much as it does on the court, right? We need the city. We need the supporters. We need people at the game just because it gives us energy to go out there and win and fight every single night. Every time I would come and play with DC, I was telling somebody, I love playing at Capital One. Every time we play at Capital One, it's just like you feel the energy, and you can just tell that the city is looking for something to positively get behind. And I think we know that in the locker room, and now we have the opportunity to really start from the ground up and really, build all of that. And just being in the community means so much, just because you have the opportunity to impact so many people's lives. Youth is something that's huge to me personally, impacting them positively, giving them hope, giving them motivation, and all of that matters. So just being able just to see the rise, see where we start, and just to see the togetherness that we build over these next couple of years would be dope.
Hi, Jordan. On a related note, just what are your first impressions of living in D.C. and in the city?
I'm a fan. I didn't know much about D.C. prior to this. My sister goes, she's enrolled at George Washington, so she was pretty excited when she heard the news. But how green it is, and also how real the people are. Just kind of casually walking throughout the course, wherever I go, I'll just ask a couple questions, and you get real answers. People are willing just to give you whatever information that they know. But it's been warm. It's pretty similar to home for me. Only being like an hour flight away, so I'm a fan for sure.
And then Will Dawkins the other day said that he expects you to play on the ball more here. How would you describe the strides that you made in that area last season in Golden State?
I think Kuz was kind of talk about it, being able to play on the ball and off the ball. My role would be sometimes be a facilitator, get other people involved, run the offense, but then I would also have to be aggressive, score for our team, give us points. So just being able to to be able to use both is a strength. Being able to have Tyus at the one, him being just so efficient with the ball, the way he, runs the offense, quarterbacks the offense, get people involved, puts people in positions to be successful. I can be aggressive off the ball, running off the screens. I feel like that was something that I was able to learn and really apply to my game, at the highest level. So being able to do that, but also having enough experience to know that whenever I need to be aggressive or try to get a bucket or create for my teammates, I can also do that. So just being able just to make plays, be aggressive. Yeah.
Hi, Jordan. Over here.
Hey,
It's
hey.
nice to meet you.
You too.
I am sorry if this was asked before, but I wonder if, with all these new faces and everybody kind of coming together from a bunch of different places, if you have a sense of the identity that this team could grow into. Obviously, it's going to take some time, and I don't necessarily even mean basketball. I mean in the locker room, or how you guys play, how you go about
Yeah.
it. Do you have any sense of that yet?
Yeah, we have a really good mix. We got vets who played at the highest level before. We have young guys who are motivated and determined, right? But I think through all of this, the most promising quality that this locker room has is that we're competitive, night in and night out. I think you'll see guys just come and just play hard, just simply just because we love the game of basketball, and in our open runs and when we play, you're seeing buckets go down every time, 10, 11. 9, 11, game point, like people fouling at the end of the game because you don't want the other person to win. Like you gotta go home all weekend sad, upset because you lost. You know what I'm saying? So just being able just to feel that, especially with a youthful group so early, it's exciting. Because when you know that the guy next to you is going out there ready to compete for war, it definitely is a warming feeling.
Last question, Candace.
Hey Jordan, how are you?
What's up?
As a shooter in this new role, how green is your green light? Like ultra?
As green as DC. As green as DC. I like it. Coaches have, given me the opportunity to be me, essentially, play freely. And I think that'll just be really exciting. Just because I've always played the right way. It was never like a me type of play style. It's whatever is the next right play. If somebody's open because I was able to draw two, I'll get off the ball. You want to see other players succeed because you need everybody on your team in order to be successful. But just being able to go and play my game, be free, be able to call plays, be able to manipulate the game a little bit more, just be more hands-on. It'll be exciting. It'll be exciting.
One last thing. So you were really like randomly walking the streets and talking to strangers about what?
Just ask questions. Just if you be normal, you'll feel normal, But if you doing a lot, making a scene, it's 25 people walking with you, gonna call no. You just walk down the street, and if you got a question to ask, hey, where is this? How'd I get here? Where's the parking? Where's the food spots? Where the mumbo sauce? You know what I mean? And they always give me pretty good answers, which is cool.